Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode on the Lake Laogai server. So today I am out here in this jungle because, well, actually there's a different reason why I was out here, but the reason I'm hanging around is because I just found all these parrots. And I remember a while back somebody was looking for them and just could not find them at all. So this jungle out, I don't even know where we are. Yeah, like negative 5,000 blocks out from spawn. Yeah, there's a ton of them out here. So this jungle I found must not have been loaded before the 1.12 or the snapshot updates that we were on. So yeah, I've been trying to get these guys, and they are really difficult to get. I've only managed to grab one of them. Yeah, like that guy just ate all those seeds. This guy was nice enough to take on like the third or fourth time, but I basically been running around here completely distracted from my original task, just breaking grass to get some seeds for the parrots. You know, always distracted. The reason I was coming out this way was because I was looking for a desert to mine, because I don't know if there's a designated mining desert or if these guys just find one and have that as long as it's not populated. I don't know. So that's going to be my next goal. The reason being, I need some more concrete to finish the last whatchamacallit, villager, iron farm villager guy. Let's sleep because bad things are going to come out. Yeah, so I want to finish that. I want to finish some of the landscaping around there. I'm not going to do that on camera because you guys already saw some of that either during my live stream and in one of my episodes where I did the second iron farm facade. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that I actually found some parrots for once. And no, I am not going to eat them. I know I'm a cat, but yeah, I'm not going to eat them. Maybe if they were edible I would, but at this point, Mojang has not made them edible like a lot of the other passive mobs. That would be kind of interesting if they did. Anyway, let's see if we can get this guy. Come on. No. Yes! Alright, so we got 2. Yay! So will they sit on my shoulders now? Come on, you know you want to. There's one. Oh, they fall off when you move like that. Come on, let's get both. Yes! Awesome. So, yeah. I'm gonna continue. Oh, there's some sand right there. I guess I could just swipe that. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to look around for sand or a desert or something. And I hear a spider coming after me. So yeah, we got our parrots. There they are. And I'm gonna go continue looking for sand. I guess I could just nab this stuff right here. Where is my shovel? There it is. So, you guys are probably wondering, where the heck have I been? I know the last video I did was my channel update video where I discussed, that there was a lot of stuff going on this summer, and there's been a lot more than I expected. So that's why, even though I was like, yeah, I'm going to continue to make videos, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, that didn't really work out as planned. The reason I'm making one now is because I actually have a free day to make a video. So I figured, why not give you guys an update on what's going on. If you watch some of the other Lake Laogai members, you'll know that we are starting a new server next month. The beginning of September, we're going to record, so that means the video should be out probably second week of September, maybe the third, depending on what we decide on edit time. But yeah, so the reason being, this server has been around since Minecraft 1.7, and that's a long time. So we don't want to reset because there's just so many amazing builds on this server, which I may go around and look at a couple of those today, because I honestly don't know if I'm going to have another chance to record before we get onto that server. But rest assured, we're not going to reset this one. So we will definitely get to come back and work on stuff here, and yeah. should be good to come back whenever we need to get our legacy fix on. But yeah, that's what we're it's kind of what we're calling it, the legacy server now, because the new one we're calling it the Ripple server. Kind of like the idea of that, you know, you throw a stone into a lake and it causes a ripple, and the ripples go all over the place. So we're branching out, headed off to a new server, one that we can reset because we don't want to reset this one. So yeah, I think we're gonna go around and check out some of the other builds that the other Lake Laogaians have done over the last, I don't know, 2-3 years. I mean, there's people on this server, or there's builds on this server from people that I've never even met before. I've heard about them. Did I just hit one of my parrots? I did. But I've never met them. They've been long gone since I've been here. But yeah, we'll check that out. So I got the sand I wanted. I just need some gravel, which I think I can get in the basement of my base. So I need to find my way back to spawn because I just kind of started flying. Yeah, it's this way. I just kind of started flying aimlessly, which is awesome that you can do that with these rockets. But yeah, so that's going to be starting next month. As for where I've been, if you remember in the last episode, I'm going to end up hitting a tree because my render distance is massive, but I can't see a thing. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. East. Yes. Okay. So yeah, if you remember in my last video, Hello Rubber Banding, I mentioned that I was going to be motorcycle racing this summer, which is something I do every summer. And also I was getting married, which I did. It was an absolutely awesome ceremony. It wasn't anything extravagant. Hey, there's a portal there. My wife and I got married on a beach with only a few family members. So it seriously wasn't like your typical American wedding where you have, 300 people show up and you spend $50,000. No, it was just, spend a couple $100 for the justice of the peace and show up at the beach. Funny enough, because I live in the Northeast, we ended up having a nor'easter. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. Getting married in like torrential rain and winds. But that's what you get for having an outdoor wedding. You always chance that. So it was pretty funny. But so yeah, other than that, I've been racing motorcycles. There's a local race series up here where you go up for a weekend and you race motorcycles. I'm currently in the lowest class, which is called novice. And wow, what is this? I don't think I've ever seen this. It's like the Mushroom Town. That's really funny. By royal decree, Patterson has been given a state funeral. This must be somebody's. Yeah, this must be somebody that's no longer on the server space. I guess we'll go through the Nether now. Yeah, so I've been doing that. I've been doing really well. I still have not been able to advance to the next class, just because my bye-bye rockets. Just because I haven't been able to get the right what would you call it? The right It's not so much how fast it is how fast I am, but that you get timed per lap that you take around the track, and based on how quick that time is, you're allowed to advance to the next class, which in my case would be amateur, the highest being expert. So I got a ways to go, but I've been winning a bunch of races as a novice, which is really cool. It's always good to be recognized for doing good. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on in my life, and it's kind of just been taking up a lot of time. Work as well. Work is always crazy. If you guys don't know, I develop software for a very large company. and there's always a demand for new stuff, new ways to automate tasks, just things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing these last couple months, and it's going to continue. I think other than this weekend, I have literally every weekend slammed until the second week of October. So that's like a month after we do the Ripple thing, the first episode of the Ripple. So oh yeah, I forgot. I remember putting this sign up here because my path was not finished. It's still not finished, but HK, I don't know if you guys know who HKMR is. You'll see her pranks and shenanigans and builds and stuff pop up in everyone's videos. I think she may used to have recorded videos, but she does not any longer. She took my portal and raised it up. I was under the impression that having my portal at this Y level would affect the missing nose portal, which I think is like right behind this wall here, but it doesn't actually, and she figured out that it doesn't, so she raised my portal all the way up here, so we don't have to go down that ridiculously long staircase anymore. We can just walk right over here. I do have a design for this that I want to implement, so that's probably something that may make it into this episode if I can find the time to do that this weekend. I probably have about an hour left of playtime today, but I will be able to play tomorrow. I got my sand, I just need to go get some gravel, so I will be right back in a second. See you in a bit. Hey everyone. So it's been probably a week or two since the last time I recorded, which for you guys is like only a couple seconds ago. Yeah, it's been pretty freaking crazy. You know, just the usual, like no time to do stuff on weekends and work during the week. But hey, I found some time to record today, so we're finally going to get to doing the Nether tunnel. One of the things I wanted to... Oh, hey, my sound's off. Or it's not. Hopefully reloading my texture pack here is not going to blow up my recording. There we go. So... yeah, in the meantime, I have had time to play, just not really record. So I'll show you guys a couple things I did. I gutted this entire area down here. I think I want to do kind of like the same style we've got going on up here, but down here, and kind of build it into the ravine. You know, with like platforms along the edges and whatnot. I think that'll be pretty cool. Sorry if you guys are hearing any weird sounds right now. My cat is trying to jump in my lap. Yeah, so I kind of cleared this out. I kind of want to leave the roof somewhat like it is, maybe make it a little more organic than just pockmark holes and stuff in the ceiling, and make this staircase a little nicer. And hello, Mr. Enderman. But yeah, today we're gonna work on this the tunnel here. That's redstone. Here we go. So I've gathered a bunch of stuff, black concrete powder, which this probably isn't going to be enough, but I have a ton of ink, so we can always make more. And I think it was gray concrete. Was there anything else? Yes, the black glazed terracotta. Yes, I know. That's kind of like it's a controversial thing ever since the snapshots for 1.12 came out. Yeah, I don't really like the glazed terracotta that much either, but this one I tend to enjoy. It's just got a really cool, almost like demonic look to it, I guess you could say. I'm trying to remember which way this goes when you place them. Is it this? Yeah, that's the way I was thinking. I mean, I'm not going to be using the circles like this. I'm just going to be using, I think. I actually have to bring up my, diagram of how I'm going to design this, which luckily it's 5 wide, which I think is what it was going to be in the design I did in my test world. And at the end here, I think I'm going to ditch the single door like this and maybe do, I was thinking a piston door, but a 5x5 piston door in the design I want would be so complicated with the redstone and whatnot. I could build it, but I don't know if there's a lot of room under here because you've got HK's portal right here and Missy's portal right here for the university. And I don't want to go digging under there, and you know, there might be other things down there. So I think what I might do is a sand door, but with the concrete powder, so I can make a design out of it. But we'll see when we get to that point. Let's build the tunnel first and see how that comes out. So I'm gonna bring up my screenshots from my test world, and we're gonna get going on this. So, because I am so unbelievably prepared, I need to go buy some lanterns from Danoob's Guardian shop here. One of the things I had forgotten was I have in my design sea lanterns to light it up and carp top them. I mean, I suppose I could have used torches, but I mean, I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but oh, come on. Is there shards anywhere so I can just... No, come on. All right. Maybe we need to go get them from his base. I can probably just grab them there and pay him there. Yeah. Maybe I will just use torches. Anyway. Yeah, the design has a light source with a carpet over the top. I think you can put a carpet on a torch. I think. Things to test out. We'll be right back. And our survey says it works. Okay. So I guess we'll just do that then. Not with brown carpet, but with black carpet. Which I have no black wool. So we're going to make some. I don't even think I have like white wool anywhere, so I think we're just gonna have to use string, which I have barely any. It might be enough though for just a couple pieces of carpet. Oh, and another thing you guys have probably noticed since the last time, my chests are no longer over here against the wall. They're kind of more organized a little better, and the design's a little better. Still working on that. Got to add some more trim, but probably just gonna fill up this whole wall with chests. And that'll be that. Don't think I'm going to sort them either, just because it's not worth the time or effort. I can kind of do it in the way that you would add, where's a good example? Right here. You just add, like, you know, a row of the item, and then in your inventory you just, you know, shift click it into there and it sorts itself, kind of. Not the best, but it's definitely one of the easiest. So, yeah. Let's make some of this up here. I mean, this might... Oh, actually doesn't... I can't remember. Is wool just like that? Yeah, it is. It's 1-to-1. Blech. That stinks. Yeah, 6 is not going to be enough. But we'll get started and we can just leave holes in the ground where that's going to go. So, the general idea is a kind of like what my suit looks like. You know, there's black, a little bit of gray for, you know, for basically me, I'm gray, and then the red. So that's kind of what's going on here. So the very center line is, and I gotta be careful here because I don't know where this is going to drop off into the old tunnel. There's the old tunnel. The center line is going to be black. Just, oh, that's sand. Interesting. Okay. I thought I had converted that. Powder. Powder. Well, let's convert that. I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. So, I just had to create a little bit of this black concrete here. Oops. So this is going to go down the center line, just like that. And just to the side of that is going to be the black glazed terracotta. So let's put some of that in, and I'm trying to remember which direction this goes in, because I can see it in the image, but Ooh, what's down there? Oh, that's probably like the original staircase I took. So let's see. Is it this? Yep. And then I think the other one's the opposite. Nope. This way maybe? Yes. But actually I need to make sure that it goes like that, which I remember watching, I think it was a Pixel Riffs video where he discusses how ridiculous this block is because, like any of the glazed terracotta, because if you look at it in my hand, you see how like the red is pointing towards me and the gray is pointing away from me, but when I place the block, it's the reverse. Like the gray is here, but the red is here. You think like they would have it sit in your hand correctly so that when you place it, you know which way it's gonna get placed. Yes, these were off by one, but whatever. You get used to it, I guess. So yeah, these are gonna go there, and then the exact same thing on this side. So let's put these here. Yep. That. And then the walls, those come in next. So I guess we can start with the red right here and here. And those go up 3. And then next in line is the gray. Did I bring gray? Yeah, I don't have a lot, so we're gonna be just kind of getting the basic design down, and then I'm gonna build this off camera. All right, just like that. And then here is where the light source is gonna go. So torch here, and then carpet here. I don't know what I'm gonna do back here. Maybe put a design against the back of this just so you can't even get back here. But then, more black concrete back here. So that goes up the same height. And then from there, I'm just gonna put that there temporarily. This comes out like that. And this like that. And same with the grays. So that can come out. Same thing over here. Yep, just like that. Oops. Alright. So yeah, you kind of get the idea. It's basically like my colors, but in a pretty interesting design, interesting pattern. So let me know what you think. If you think it's kind of weird or stupid or whatever, just yeah, leave me a comment. You know, if you like it. So yeah, those go there, and then across the top, I believe. I think across the top goes like this. Grab some cobble real quick. Something like that. Actually, that can go away. And then just across like that. And then that can go there too. Yeah, just something along those lines where it just fills in all the gaps across the top so that you can't see out or see any of the netherrack or anything like that. Cool. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to take the whole way down here and around the corner, and then like I said, we're going to do some sort of door down there that'll look pretty neat. So I'm going to go fill all of this in, and we'll be back in a second. See you in a bit. Hey everyone, welcome back. I was able to get all of the tunnel done. No door yet. I just opened this up. I think that actually looks pretty good for now. I may do some sort of fancy door at some point, but for now, that seems to work just fine. I got all the carpets in. Oops, missed that. Well, I guess I need to make some more concrete to fill that in, because I don't think I have any black concrete left, but I was able to get everything pretty much filled in here, and this is the final result. I think it came out pretty nice. One other thing I need to do as well is get the spot behind this done. Either just fill in the back around the portal so you can't come through here, or I don't know, maybe make this into something that, you know, you could walk through the portal to check out. Have some sort of design on the back wall that you can kind of see through. But that's pretty much all I have time for this episode. I know we didn't get a ton of stuff done, just you know, finding those parrots, which I think are still back in that jungle. I think when I was flying, they weren't able to teleport quick enough, but I'll go back and grab those. I'm pretty sure I know where that jungle is. But one thing I wanted to show you guys before I wrap this episode up, ooh, I'm hungry, is the work I did at Spawn in the last couple weeks that I haven't been recording. I did a little work there, so let's jump on through and see you guys there in a second. Welcome back, everybody. So here we are at Spawn Town. I don't know if I've been back here a couple times in my episodes. I know I did most of this stuff on the live stream, but and I think I did that with the one time lapse with this guy. But the only other times I've really been here was when we were introducing Menno and the first day that I was here. I think you spawn in right on top of this building here somewhere. I think that's where true spawn is. And there's been quite a bit of stuff done since we've been here. I know Sin put this house in here. I think that's Danoob's right there. I've shown you guys this, but I think since he's put a facade on it, this is Paragraph's like newbie house. He put this really cool modern facade on it. Looks really nice. And Carl has put this fish, it's a fish restaurant, I think. Fish-restaurant. Pretty clever design. I mean, it's simple enough on the inside, right? But these tables actually have a function. If you sit in the seat, it activates the dropper and you get a fish. Which, oh, I guess I'm not hungry enough to eat. But yeah, so what I've been doing, come on, fly, there we go. What I've been doing is adding these trees in here, which we still need to do something back here. So I guess that's for another time, but I've added a couple more in, and I finally finished this last guy here. So all 3 iron farms are done. Let's get a look from up here. Been thinking about what to do with their heads, because I don't think I can close that off. I think it needs to be open to the sky, or at least I know the village part does. So they're probably gonna forever have holes in their heads. But I was thinking about, ooh, that's my last rocket, about getting rid of the torches and putting sea lanterns in the top there, so, and putting carpet over it, like gray carpet, so you don't see the torches like sticking up like that from the bottom. But that's pretty much it for this episode. I will probably have at least 1 or 2 more before Ripple starts, I hope. I think I'll have some time next week to fiddle around with that. Probably do more landscaping here, and finish up some of the stuff inside my base. And some of this will be for episodes that come after Ripple. I mean, we'll still be on here recording and building and whatnot, so yeah, that's going to be it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.